3. I'm Sam, joined by my colleagues Morgan, Sam, second Sam from the Treehouse, and Teresa.
Hi, guys.
And we are back to show you a little bit more of Super Mario Maker 2. Last segment, we took a pretty good look at the Super Mario 3D World course style, had some fun in there. This time around, Morgan, you're going to show us some of the new stuff that's been added to jazz up the classic game styles.
Yeah, we're going to show off some of the other styles, some of the themes, and most importantly, there's 4 of us on stage, so that we're going to play this course 4-player local once we finish finishing it off. So right off the bat, I just wanted to show some. This is the original Super Mario Brothers style with some slopes. Already looks kind of crazy.
Yeah, brand new. And even like a squatting Mario sprite, a small Mario sprite is something that's really interesting for this.
I get a little bit of momentum, and if I run, I can really get some speed going on these slopes. But you know, if you're going to be sliding down a hill, I think we need some snow.
Let's see it.
Oh, so pretty.
Hey.
So good.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit more slide. But I feel like butt sliding, especially icy butt sliding, is best done in Super Mario World style.
So that snow for this Super Mario Brothers theme is something that's newly added to the game. That design, all of that art is brand new.
That's right. So I'm going to go over here, and all I'm going to do is press down. I'm going to duck.
Pretty good.
Nice.
And that just feels good. No other inputs. I'm just sliding. And you can see where that on-off switch is, where I ended up my slide. So keep that in mind. Let's go back up to the top. But, you know, we've been playing with Mario all day. So what do you guys think? Change it up?
Yeah, I would say so.
Let's see someone else.
One of the neat things you can do is in settings is just change your character. So we've got Mario, Luigi, Toad, Toadette. You guys have a...
Let's go with Toadette.
Toadette.
Sounds good.
All right, unanimous. And that's not going to change the physics of my of how I play. It's just going to change.
Look at that adorable Super Mario World Toadette.
I know, isn't that cool?
So worth mentioning, this won't affect story mode. In story mode, you are Mario trying to rebuild the castle, but it is so cool that when you're here as a maker and then trying out the stuff that you've made, you have this extra variety, and getting to see how all these characters look in all the game styles is really fun.
That's exactly right. It is really fun. It just gives you a little extra, you know, good vibes. So I'm going to change it to night. And what that's going to do is, at night, in the snow theme, things get slipperier. So again, I'm going to do...
What's up, new dog?
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
He's so happy.
He is. He's just flying by.
Don't mind me.
So I'm going to do that same thing I get again. Just press down. And pay attention to where I end up having slid to.
Perfect. It's almost like you planned it.
Yeah, maybe. But that just shows how you can, just by changing that to night, suddenly you've got this whole different mechanic at play.
And I like the twinkly Super Mario World music. Yeah.
So we're going to show this off, on-off switches. This is the simplest application.
The on-off switch is an incredibly versatile course part, though. It's really interesting the variety of situations you can build up just using this one piece.
I'm going to need a way to trigger that one.
You almost had enough momentum to get up there.
Almost. Not quite. Actually, I maybe, but we're going to go with a way to trigger this on-off switch, which is pipe. We need some way to trigger it. How about a Koopa? And you know what? Let's change the color of the pipe. So tap and hold.
And you'll see there are arrows on the different pipes. So besides this being a color choice, which can be cool if you're color coordinating a course, those arrows are actually representing how fast whatever you put in there is going to trigger.
That's exactly right. So let's go with red, which has the...
And that's cool. That's new for Super Mario Maker 2. That variable wasn't something that you could control before.
Koopa Troopa Party!
Oh my God.
Yes.
Probably too many, so I'm going to go with blue, which is the slowest, and that'll give you one at a time. And let's go back over here, because I would actually have already turned that on, which means this one would be off. Wait for this guy. Get that going.
I don't know. He seems lonely. I feel like the red pipe, he had his whole family with him.
All right.
It was a beautiful thing.
So we're through there. All right. So what more on-off switches? Okay, I'm really obsessed with on-off switches, and I think a lot of people at home are going to be.
Yeah.
Made this section just to show how you can kind of add on-off switches to more of a sort of a speedrun style.
Nice pacing.
Oh, you got that little pokey-looking snowman back there.
Yeah, that's one of the little background elements. So that felt great, but I want there to be a sort of a B route, an easier way that if someone doesn't want to do that, or when we're playing 4-player, I don't know that we'll be able to do all that at the same time.
We can try.
You're already anticipating the chaos that's about to happen.
So I'm just flipping through my menus here. What I'm looking for is this snake block. We're going to put one of those down here. Snake block starts off as 4 blocks. I can actually make it a little, let's make it a 6. How's that look?
That's
6,
good.
6 wide. And similar
This
to...
is 7 wide now. Nice.
Well, 7's fine. So I'm going to make it go straight over here and then start winding its way up, kind of like a staircase over here.
But you could actually change the speed of this snake block if you wanted to, right?
That's true. Very good point. I could. It's green right now, so if I were to drop onto it in green, it starts moving. And if I tap, hold, blue... Oh, yeah, we're
Got a
cruising
motor.
now.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? We're going to be playing this 4-player.
With 4 people, that might be a little too challenging for us.
I mean,
go back to green.
the safest bet is green,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And I'm actually going to attach a sound effect to it as well. Let's bust out... so while we're riding it, let's put one of these... let's put this Mario 64 music on. It matches my
All right.
shirt, so...
I love this
gonna
part of the
attach-
customization. This is so fun.
I'm going to attach that to there. So when we get to that point, we should be jamming at that point.
Want to give it a test?
I'm gonna wait for that 4-player. I'm gonna take the high road again.
Oh, okay.
We'll do that on the 4 of us.
All right.
But we got a new part to show off.
Yeah.
All right. That is the swinging claw. You can see again, I cannot.
Oh, but you're still in night mode, so yeah, it's remarkably slippery.
It is. It really is. And I want to stay above that slipperiness, so I'm just going to jump, and these claws will just grab you. Jump out. You don't have to do anything to have it grab you. And then if I don't touch the stick, it just kind of hangs out there, unmoving. And then I can start to back and forth, build up some momentum, jump, jump. Ooh,
Nice.
Also, I can't believe you played 2D Mario with the stick.
I know. Well, I've been going back and forth. I've got this crazy Magic Koopa box so that I can use touch controls while we're streaming.
Right.
I could be also creating with the Pro Controller if I wanted to. Both work great. I'm just sort of in touch control mode right now. So these claws are great, but I don't know. Should we make this section harder? Right now, it's sort of bare bones.
Yeah, and you've really only shown off one of the things that the hanging claw can do.
Yeah.
We got some other possibilities.
Yeah. So let me zoom out really quick, too. I just clicked the right stick, and that allows me to sort of see at a glance. See, there's nothing else going on. It's kind of sparse. Let's add some enemies, because what happens when you add an enemy to a claw... Let's go with somebody simple right off the bat. How about a... Moles love snow, right?
Sure.
So that'll just hold on to the enemy until I get close enough. Woo!
It's like an evil claw machine game.
Yeah.
He has to deal with the slipperiness, too. Look at that.
And
He
he's
can't
just
turn
sliding around too.
around. So that's a good first enemy. Let's actually embiggen him.
Nice.
I don't know. What do you guys think for the second claw?
We could do Boom Boom.
Maybe a power up in one of those because you're going to need something at some point.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay, we'll do boom boom. Big boom boom.
I think
Oh, yeah.
the power up was for us, not for Boom Boom.
Right.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. One more. How about Wiggler? Everybody like
All
Wiggler?
right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I know. Wiggler's the best.
Big Wiggler.
Big Wiggler.
With wings?
Why does
maybe?
everything
Sure.
have to be
Why
big?
not with wings?
I don't know what'll
All right.
happen.
Yeah.
He attaches by his head, which is nice. I like your guys' idea of giving us, let's give ourselves that, and let's give ourselves some fire flowers.
Somewhat of a fighting chance, I guess.
I think we'll be okay, and there'll be 4 of us. We'll be
I don't
fine.
know. Big Wiggler is worrisome.
What's interesting here is I think you're going to need to run into the enemies to trigger them so they drop out of the claws, and then you're going to have to backtrack to get back to that first one to swing your way up. So this is going to be really interesting,
Yeah,
unless you can get your height off of one of those enemies close to the wall.
Yeah, and we'll play with that. And you know what? Let's put it, since we're going to have to come all the way over to the right anyway, let's add a 10 coin over here. Actually, let's make it a 50 coin.
Ooh,
Why not?
Nice.
I've got another coin up here, and then I've got this icicle here. These icicles are awesome. They both aesthetically look great. This one is they're also dangerous, so you can, if I were to jump into this, it would not be good. You can also tap and hold those to change them to icicles that you can see that it's shaky, and if you get just close enough, it'll drop. And it'll respawn. And you can do so much with those. If you watch the Invitational,
Yeah.
the final course, we got kind of obsessed with the icicles. You can stand on them. You can use them to kill Bowser. You can do all sorts of stuff. So icicles, yeah, not going to talk anymore about them now, but
they're fun.
They're fantastic. And then one more thing I wanted to show off. So this is like a big deal, actually, for people that are really into making courses and aesthetic courses and courses with like rooms that feel well sealed off. So I've got this kind of gross area over to the right where I can see this pipe and this blank spot I forgot to fill in. So as long as I have actually, let me pin that ground, tap and hold. So I've got this, as long as I have an unbroken line of ground from bottom to top, I'm going to make it too wide, even though I don't technically need to. Suddenly, when I drop back into this area, see how now it doesn't scroll over to the right?
Yeah.
It actually seals it off like it was a perfect sort of barrier there.
Now it's a clean end level.
Yeah,
It gives
exactly.
your courses that more professional look.
Oh, it's so nice. And if you make like doors that go into rooms, it'll sort of seal those off. It's fantastic.
It gives you a lot more control over all of the space you've got to work with in a course as well. What's nice there is really you're just building that full line perpendicular to the direction of movement. So if you were in a vertical sub-area, something like this, it would be a single line of blocks just going all the way across the screen from left to right. And then you'd be able to accomplish the same goal.
Exactly. It's such a nice tool for creators and just to sort of put that polish that you want. So I've got this sub area that we're going to be playing through. It's very bare bones right now, and I'm still in the same theme. That's no fun. Let's get back down to the bottom. It's actually way more fun going down than it was climbing up.
The biggest slide ever.
So let's mix it up. So we're already in night. So let's see. Maybe we could do. Let's see. What should we do first for night? We could do. One thing we could do is sky. Ooh.
Looks so fluffy and cheerful now.
Sky is pretty fun because you get sort of this floaty
anti-gravity.
Half gravity.
Yeah.
Feels pretty good, but not quite the right course design for the sky. We could do.
Maybe go underwater?
We could do underwater. And remember, night is turned on each time I switch it. So this is water plus night equals. Ooh, now we're getting,
wow.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere.
And this is
Kinda
actually
spooky.
It's a setting I love because certain enemies and course parts actually serve as light sources.
Right.
So you can do some really interesting things if you go underwater at night and then place things that are going to be objects. Maybe you find them, you trigger them to get some light.
That's a good
you can
point,
actually
though.
make yourself a maze where there's tons of stuff around you, but you're not going to be able to tell. So you're going to try to find your path through the course as you go.
That's such a great point, Sam. So I'm going to go ahead and add just to show off what you were talking about.
Hey, little buddy.
You can see that fireball, is actually going to create an extra.
I could see some really devious stuff happening with this setup.
I think it'll actually work better if I'm down there because you can. I want to show off how that kind of has its own light source. So you can imagine a level where maybe you're having to follow those. I don't know, very cool.
Fireball.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is actually something that works in the Ghost House style as well. So if you're in the Ghost House theme and you're in night, you're going to get this same really spooky darkness. You can do some really interesting stuff there.
It's true. There's there's so many combinations. I don't even know where people are going to start when it comes out, but yeah, just pick something that inspires you and go with it.
It would actually be really cute if you had Luigi as your maker. You could do like a Luigi's Mansion kind of thing where
I love
suddenly
that.
you make
Oh,
a
yeah.
spooky dark Luigi spot.
So speaking of spooky, well, maybe not spooky, but fiery at least. We've got all that ice up top. So how about we actually switch to fire down here? Let's do the castle. And castle plus night is actually something I don't think anyone's ever seen yet.
No, I don't think so.
So
Let's hit it.
let's see what happens. So, okay, it's not castle, but okay.
What's
You can-
happening here?
That's so cool.
So it's your standard castle, but I'm actually swimming, and I've got lava. And I actually want to show off how this looks in New Super U, just because of the way the lava looks.
I do love because we played with water levels in the forest theme in our last segment here. The little water level boat looks really angry when you're dealing with lava. Suddenly he's just not the happy little boat he was.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
He is panicking.
That's right, I'm filling this whole chamber with lava.
What are you doing to us, Morgan?
It's going to be fine. Make it go faster. What do you think, triple speed, double speed?
Double
Let's
speed?
see maybe what triple speed looks like, but let's not
triple
leave
speed?
it there.
What
Yeah.
triple speed looks like? Okay.
For the sake of science, I'm curious, but I don't think I want
gosh.
to deal with triple speed.
Let's zip back down to the bottom. Okay,
We're going to
so
be our
now,
own worst enemies here.
Okay.
all right, so I'm swimming. Got lava chasing me. That speed actually feels kind of okay.
The star
For,
in the
for a
background
single
looks so
player
peaceful.
and with no enemies.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Yeah, because
okay.
we will have collision against each other, so we're going to be bouncing
okay.
around the walls a little
All right,
bit.
let's make it double speed. I I appreciate you guys with the restraint. And we're going to go back to Super Mario World because that's how we want to play this final one. And yeah, let's fill up this chamber with some enemies and some coins, and then we can add a clear condition, and then we can play it 4-player.
Okay.
Perfect.
So what do you guys think?
Wiggler.
Oh,
Again?
man.
Always Wiggler.
He'll be swimming, though.
Wiggler
so,
forever.
Let's
What
see.
about dry bones? Since it's kind
look
of
at that. He's not even swimming. I'm swimming. Okay,
he's
I like
just
that.
gonna walk.
I
He's
like
trying to
that.
run for
He just
safety,
ignores
too.
it.
I like that.
He realizes
Okay.
what you've done to him and
I
where
heard,
he is, and he regrets
Teresa,
it.
did you say a dry bones?
Yeah.
I like a dry bones.
Oh, you just passed
Oh.
him. Next
Where
one.
are you, dry bones?
That one.
Put one right there. Right there. I'm going to add some more. What else? Anybody
Maybe
else
some
got
coins. We got to make this worth our while. We're going to suffer in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about some Magic Koopas?
Oh, no, that's too crazy. What? It causes so much
We could
chaos.
maybe have one Magic Koopa at
He'll
the
start
end.
taking apart the walls. I mean,
Let's have a Magic Koopa.
okay, Magic Koopa.
Okay.
Sam's Magic Koopa.
You've seen what Magic Koopa does? An unchecked Magic Koopa?
So one of the things that's fun in the Course Creator that we're not going to show off here today, but just to talk about it a little bit, folks, if you're
He's up
watching,
here.
if you take a look at the left side of
Thank
the
you.
screen, there's a little icon next to the Mario's Trail icon where you have two little kind of faces hanging out together.
Yeah.
What we could do if we wanted to just kind of kick back and work on a course together is actually swap over to co-op gameplay. So if we did that, for example, each of us could take a Joy-Con and we could actually work together to build a course. This is something that I think especially is going to be fun for families who are introducing their kids maybe to Mario Maker for the first time. You could take turns, so maybe somebody wants to take control of coins, and it's like, okay, maybe I'm not ready to build my own course, but I like coins, so while you're building the course, I'm just going to put some coins here, or maybe somebody wants to focus on enemies, but it's so nice that you can work together and really kind of practice those communication skills and have a chance to build something that you can share together.
Totally.
That should be fun.
You were worried about Magic Koopa?
You know what? We're going to see what happens.
Okay.
All right, I think we're about ready to play this thing, but as mentioned, I think we'd like to add a course condition to it. So let's go back to the start.
And here what's nice is the conditions will populate based on what you've set in this course. So if we see it here, it's supported by what you've built.
Right.
Yep. Reach the goal without taking damage. That's definitely possible. Reach the goal without land. I don't think that's possible.
And you can only set these clear conditions if you don't have a checkpoint flag.
That's
Because
right.
otherwise it
That's
gets deactivated.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. So we've not added a checkpoint for that reason. And you can see if we change, so it knows how many enemies we play. So you could do, and we could make it, we have to defeat all 10 Koopa Troopas, or you could make it, you can always make it all or some of, which is really nice. What do you guys think? We could do an enemy one. We could make it that we have to take out Oh, man. Or the
Well, you placed a lot of coins. How about we do the collect a certain amount of coins clear condition?
Let's see how many coins you placed. It should
You
give
can
us a
see,
count.
we could do reach the goal holding a shell as Fire Mario. That's
I'm
kind
not
of cool,
sure I want to
too.
get a
Yeah.
shell all the way through
Challenging.
that.
I do like that you could do it. Yeah, I don't either. Okay, so let's find the coins. And you can see it knows we've placed 155 coins. What are you guys comfortable with? Probably not getting all together. Maybe
Yeah.
Nice round
Maybe-
100 maybe?
100? Nice even
120. The
Oh, yeah.
number of
That sounds
stars in Super Mario 64.
Oh, I like
Okay.
it. Okay.
Nice shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to hear that music in a moment.
That's
Right.
true.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and save this.
That's one of the other things I love about getting to see these new game styles and the night versions of the themes. There's some beautiful music that's been created
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And it feels like it captures the style of those original games, even though for some of the games that this game is pulling from, there wasn't a snow, there wasn't a desert. So the fact that they've created music that fits in so well is just really enjoyable to play. And some of the night themes are really relaxing, actually, when you
Yeah.
listen to the music.
It's
All
almost
right.
like getting DLC for a retro game when you get to see all this new art and all this new music for the original Super Mario Brothers.
That's right. So I went ahead and saved the edit we made. I've got it here loaded up, and we're going to go ahead and course spot, grab it, and then go over to the right. We've got this play together icon. Going to tap that, and give us a second while we all
Sync in.
get our Pro controllers synced up.
All right.
Okay,
We might have
synced
only...
in.
Did we get 3?
Oh, we only got 3.
I think we only got 3.
Oh, we can fix this.
Yeah.
Let's go back out.
Let's
No.
try this again.
Do not worry. Whoever's Mario can go
Ooh,
ahead
that
and
music's
Now, it looks
good.
like I am
pop
Mario.
us out.
All right, hop out of here. And actually, since this is your baby, Morgan, I'm going to let you
Okay,
take Mario,
I'll take
who I
okay.
have here.
I love this
I
music.
think this looks like Toadette.
Looks like we got 4 of us
Here we
now.
are.
There we go.
All
All right.
I
You
am
guys ready to
Toad.
roll?
Yeah, let's do this.
Thank you.
she'll do roll call. I'm Toad.
Teresa's Toad.
I think I'm Luigi. Yeah, I'm
Toad.
Luigi.
Okay.
All right,
You guys wanna
Undo dog.
Icy butt slide.
Bye-bye.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you jumping on my head,
no.
Joe?
Sorry.
I'm sliding here. All right, y'all, come on down.
And we've already got 20 coins. We're doing fantastic.
What did we set it at? 120. That's right.
All right, there we go.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right, so I feel like one of us should go deal with the Koopa situation.
No.
So we don't crowd it.
Somebody get the shell moving.
Okay.
Okay, Luigi, get the shells moving. Oh, I like it. Yes, safety first.
Oh,
I
sorry.
All right, y'all.
All right, let's try this again.
Wait, it's good. There we go.
Yeah, is everything fine? No.
Wait. Oh,
Well,
okay.
Toads are just going to watch the brothers here. It's all good. What's up?
Okay, only one.
Luigi.
Oh, nice work.
here I come. All right, we're fine. We're fine.
Sweet. I
Okay,
bubbled in.
We're going to have to take the party train. Hold
Okay.
on. Wait.
Oh,
No.
I started it. Come on. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
We'll never forget you.
Everybody remain
I'm sorry.
calm. Remain calm.
So we're still in the night
the
snow
snake-
theme. So this thing is really slippery.
Yeah, it has taken on the super slipperiness coefficient
This
of the...
is going to
Y'all
turn
are
into a
bouncing.
It's going up.
staircase.
It's going up. It's
Oh,
going
gosh.
Up.
No.
Quit bouncing on my head.
No.
Okay.
I can't jump.
It's not my fault.
Now,
Your head's so
if you
bouncy.
guys remember, we added only a single fire flower in that. But let's see what happens when we have 4 of us and we only have
Oh, I triggered it.
What?
Sorry.
Okay.
Grab
one
one.
for everybody. Don't get
Launch
greedy
is
now.
coming.
Don't get greedy now.
Okay, I'm leaving the other 2 there.
Okay. Go, Mario.
Yes.
This is
Yay.
the boss when she's got the fire flower.
Yeah.
Teamwork. All
All
right.
right, getting boom boom
Somebody
down.
release the boom.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Release the wiggler.
Guys.
No.
No. Oh, my gosh. All right.
I'm gonna take the
tiny.
safe
I'm going
route.
to stay here. Good luck, guys.
I'm working on him. Oh, you got the wiggler down too.
Sorry.
Why?
I'm going to keep going. I'll see you guys
All right,
later.
y'all better get up there.
Whee!
Oh, thank you for getting that coin.
Yes.
Watch out for the spike.
Oh, dang.
Come here, wiggler. No.
I forgot you changed that to one of the ones that
Wait.
drops on you.
I made
Are
it.
we leaving Toadette?
There we go.
Nice.
No, I'm here. I'm good.
Let's go. Let's go.
And just one of us could have went down the pipe and bubbled the others, but that's no
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
We all made it.
Oh, no.
Somebody,
It's the death wiggler.
Morgan.
hey, listen. Everything's fine. There's 4 of us.
Sorry, I think that was my fault.
Okay. Let's swim.
I'm tiny and vulnerable. Somebody go ahead of me.
Okay, I've still got
We're trying.
a little bit of strength
and
going.
the fact that-
Hi, buddy.
The fact that we just got that flag actually shows that we have cleared the clear condition.
right.
Whoa.
I feel like we
Look what you did, Morgan.
This is all
Dang
your
it,
fault,
I got
sir.
killed by my own Magic Koopa.
All right.
Oh, not again.
Keep going,
No,
keep going.
I'm trying to stay away from that guy. Oh, he killed him.
careful, careful.
No.
I love you all, but I'm leaving you behind. Sorry.
We
Get outta
definitely
here.
could have set lava. For the record, Sam, we could have set the lava
You're right.
to level
You're
3.
right.
All right, so I feel like big finish. Maybe we could all line up, get a little spacing, and maybe do one
Okay.
last.
All right, take
one
turns.
last slide
Let's go.
together. Everybody line
go.
up on this part. Wait,
Okay.
no. Give a little space. Give a little
Okay.
space.
All right.
Got to get on the slope though.
All right.
Oh,
Come on,
on.
Toad.
You good?
Okay, on 3, duck down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Wee!
nice finish, guys.
Nice
Magic
work.
was not
Yeah.
as bad as I thought it would be. That was all
We
right.
could have probably made it even more dangerous than we
That's
did.
true. That's true.
We got time after this is done. We can steal the system and go elsewhere.
yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
working.
this is
There
all
we
I'm
go.
going to be doing when the game comes out, which is like in barely over 2 weeks.
Yeah,
This game
on
will
the
be
28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in your hands if you so desire. So.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Unfortunately, that's about all the time we have to torture ourselves by making this course harder right now. Teresa, Sam, Morgan, thanks so much for coming up and hanging out. Folks watching, thanks for tuning in. Please don't go anywhere. We are going to be checking out some Elder Scrolls Blades next. Stay tuned.